Alrighty, so what we're doing right now, swapping tubes on my amp chains. It's a Carvin V3. So we got some new tubes. We got some Electro Harmonics 12AX7s. We have a match set. We have, what else do we have? 12AX7B. Silver Dragon. We got the Silver Dragon. Silver Dragon. We have a 12AY7
clean channel
for the clean channel, and 4 6L6s from Mother Russia.
Since we need some narration anyway. Unlike my trainer YVC80Q, the trainer YVC80Q has auto biasing on the power tubes, which basically means the PCB board of the trainer can auto biases to the tubes.
That also means, Carvin, you should have put a little bit more effort into this amp if people were paying this much money for it.
No, also, my Fender 1990 Evil Twin has ports on the back for checking and adjusting the bias.
Simplicity.
Bitter, aren't you?
I'm not bitter. I'm just like, seriously, guys, come on. You put a MIDI interface in here. You got 2 loops.
Yeah, dude, I don't even
know
how they put a MIDI on it.
Come on. Seriously, if you're going to put that much effort into this amp, you could have put auto biasing on this thing.
Alright, now this Carvin V3 came with groove tubes.
Garbage.
Matched in California, apparently. We have the... He kind of made it look really simple, but it really isn't, because the stuff is all on the inside. But these are the preamp tubes, which we're going to swap out also. But the power tubes are in the back, which we already went through. Now this amp, I'm guessing, has the same preamp tubes on each preamp, which...
No. Does it? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Okay, yeah. Alright, they have one different tube.
Which I'm guessing is the clean.
Which is the clean, yeah, because it's the C. I've seen these before. The C's, the 12AX7C has more gain than the 7R. So I guess they use the 7R for the clean channel, so that the clean channel would be wouldn't be easy to break up. Oh, jeez. Alright, so now, here's the best part, is taking the rest of the amp apart. Because you see,
Biasing.
you have to be able to do the biasing, and since I don't want to go and pull the standby switch out, because God knows I don't want Sam to catch an attack if I try to take that off. It's hard to see, because there's not enough light here. You see here, the standby switch, the prongs on the back of the standby switch are what we need to use and get to be able to do the biasing on the power amps, which means we're going to take this whole amp section out and we're going to have the tubes on it with just the amp sitting on this table, which is pretty crazy because we'll get good shots of the filaments of the tubes, which is nice.
So we finished taking the amp apart. Basically, this is the naked amp standing up sideways.
This is what would be the front of the amp. This is the bottom of the amp that you could never actually see. This had a metal plate cover.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary.
We're moving on. Basically, the amp is normally like this. But we're standing it up to make it easy.
And almost dropped my laptop.
We want to get more bass, more tone on the clean. And we're doing it really because here at the Uprise /173 Productions, we like doing everything right. Well, I do. Sam. Nothing. 2 matched 12AX7s, which is obviously for V4 and 5. And then we have the other 3. If I'm not mistaken, they go like this.
Also, that information is on the amp, if you didn't know. Another thing you guys at Carvin could have done, labeling on the
between the tubes where nobody would see it until they take the amp apart.
Yeah. Would have been nice.
We're just saying. It's a suggestion. Could have been possible.
Just a little customer feedback. Ain't hurt nobody.
I've used all of these tubes, and these tubes are really good for tone. Anybody who's seen the Uprise knows that when it comes to sound, tend to be very, very discriminating. We like heavy sound.
Very specific sounds, which is why we have very specific equipment.
This is the mighty Silver Dragon, one of the best Chinese-made gain tubes.
This is not a paid advertisement, but we got our tubes at
boyaudioworks.com.
That's BOI.
Yeah. They ship pretty quick.
2 days.
And they're in California.
California.
We're in New York. It's a distance and a half. The Carvin V3, actually, the tubes go from left to right if you're looking at the amp from behind.
So it's backwards.
So it's actually backwards from the way we have it. Now to make sure that we get this completely right, I'm going to take them all off.
Reading before you do things is very important. Always double check. V1 is 12AX7EH.
Alright, then we have a Silver Dragon, 12AX7B. And then the 12AY7, 12AX7 double matched.
By the way, matched will save you time, energy, and frustration.
6L6 is the ones that I prefer, the ones that Sam now prefers. These are from SED. Now, anybody who knows anything about tubes knows that SED used to be the Russian Svetlana brand. Svetlana got bought out by some other company, and then the people who originally worked for Svetlana started their own separate company called SED, and now we have the winged SED 6L6 GCWC. Now, the 6L6, the original Svetlana 6L6s were, I mean, really good tubes. They were very well known for their power, for their gain, every possible good thing about the Svetlana brand 6L6s was carried down to the SED 6L6 because of the fact that the people making the SEDs are the original Svetlana people. The new Svetlana tubes don't really have the same feel, even though they're labeled as the original 6L6s, which they are not.